Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Eric and today I'm currently in Lake Gentry because I'm gonna be trying out for the first time on the water the Saturn MC330 Catamaran. It's got some nice pontoons. I use the wheel dollies to bring it down the boat ramp. Fairly easy. I noticed one thing about this boat, the transom is very thick. I want to point that out because I did not point that out on the unboxing and the setup. So I want to make sure I mention that. The transom is very thick. It'll probably handle big motors on it. I'm going to put some links on the top if you guys want to check out the unboxing and setup. And if you guys want to check out the Boats to Go website, I'm going to put a link below and on the screen as well. If you guys want to check that out, that helps me a lot. So thank you. Anyway, so let me go ahead and start rolling this thing out. I'm going to bring you guys with me. I got it on the semi on the water right now. I'm just pulling it into the water. I'm gonna step in. All right. Bring you guys along for this little journey. Okay. Yep. I'm definitely on the water. Let me put the motor down. There we go. Oh, we're looking good. Okay, so now this is the first time I take one of these on the water. I have tried and tested and owned several boats before. They were usually dinghies or boats, but this one's different because it's a pontoon. It's a catamaran. I want to see what it feels like. Right now I'm reversing here for a minute, and then I'm gonna head to the water. Catch you guys in a second. Okay. So for those of you who haven't seen the setup and video. This one, the floor is above the water, and it's a very weird feeling. Like I don't feel the water. Let me see if I can stand up. Make sure I don't fall. Yep. Wow. This is very stable. Holy cow. Yeah. I am very well planted. I still gotta be careful, of course. Wow, this is a very stable boat. I mean, it's gotta be because of how wide it is. It is just a weird feeling. It's like you're floating on air. It's awesome. Oh man, I like this model. I like it. All right, so let me go ahead. Right now I'm in the no wake zone. I'm gonna head towards the lake. Just give it the beam, see how fast it goes. Okay guys, so I have you now on my action camera because I'm trying something new. I got an extension so you guys can see it, like woo, a bunch of details. Okay, so let me go ahead and put the lanyard on. Let's give it the beans. Here we go. Wow. Woo! Whoa. Oh, that's a weird feeling. The way it turns. Because I don't feel the water. Huh? How you guys like? Woo! Ah, it's so cool. Okay. How do I say this? It makes you feel a little bit disconnected from the water. Does that make sense? Yeah. It makes you feel a little bit disconnected. I feel the water a little bit. I know if there was some shock, I would definitely feel it. But right now, because the waters are flat, let me switch the camera real quick. See? The waters are flat right now. So it's like, and the way it turns is sharp. Like it turns sharp, but because the, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, let me switch you guys. Because the floor is above the water, it kind of moves to the left. So you see the center of gravity or the weight switching. That is such a weird feeling. That is so awesome. What a weird feeling. Like I'm going quick, but I don't feel it. It's like driving a really, like a high-end car, like a Lexus or a Mercedes. On a regular car, you'll be driving 60, 80 miles per hour and you will feel it. But on a Mercedes, on a Lexus, you'll be going that speed and you don't feel it. Wow, that is so cool. All right, so let me go ahead and slow down. I'm gonna switch you guys to the regular camera, and because there's something I want to talk about. Okay, so on my setup video, if you guys watched it, I talked about that this boat doesn't require a whole lot of power to catch a plane. However, it felt exactly the same when it comes to catching a plane on a regular inflatable dinghy. However, I've noticed that the boat that I own, the SK385 XL, that's more narrow, catches plane quicker. It has a flat bottom, it's more narrow, but I believe that's because, of a narrow shape. It doesn't require a whole lot. However, this one, it just takes about the same amount of time and power to get into planes. I want to make sure I clarify that, so for you guys who want to purchase this boat, you know what to expect. This is a 6 horsepower Tohatsu, and I have a downgraded prop. It usually came with a 7.8 by 8, 7.8 by 8 prop, and this one's a 7.8 by 7. Just a smidget, but it's enough to just give me a little extra oomph. So before I shoot the drone, let me show you guys the cavernous space in here. Holy cow. I mean, I am literally standing. I mean, it's a little wobbly. I still gotta watch it. I gotta watch myself. But it's nice. I mean, if you want to go fishing with this thing, I think you're gonna enjoy it quite a lot. Let's see, what else? I don't want to fall. Wow, but holy cow, that's a lot of space. Let me go towards the front, because a lot of you ask me, what about this front? Won't water go in? And I am assuming that if I put pressure, I mean, I have to really try if I want to get water in that. I can only assume that if you're tackling big swells, like really big swells, and if you're not well skilled with it, like if you take a swell that's about to break into a wave, you're gonna get some water if you're hitting it from the front. But I believe that if you take a swell sideways, where one of the bladders just takes the wake and elevates the boat, you might not get a lot of water, if any at all. But just be mindful, any inflatable you get out there, and if you're tackling heavy waters, you're gonna get wet no matter what you do. All right, so let me go ahead and get the drone ready, shoot it in the air, and let it follow me so you guys can see it. All right. It fights, and then I grab it by the legs. Come on, I'll show you guys real quick. Yo, this thing is wild, man. I took some sharp turns, got a little bit of water on me, not too much, because it takes. Okay, if I were to summarize the catamaran, all right, this inflatable catamaran, why this one? Why not a regular dinghy? Because they're fantastic. Why not a boat? This is the wild card. Does that make sense? It takes sharp turns. It requires a little bit more skill. You have to pay a bit more attention on what you're doing. I mean, because it takes some really sharp turns, especially at slow speeds. I mean, the turn radius is, now that I think about it, I should show you guys with the drone how the turn radius is so short. I'm gonna show the drone again. Be right back. You guys saw that turn radius, right? I was making a little whirlpool. None of the boats that I have tried do that, all right? They usually have some sort of glide with it, like they glide with the water. Not this one. This one is sharp. So why the catamaran, all right? If you like to live in the wild side, you want to have more fun in the water because it requires a bit more skill, more like perhaps like a jet ski. Would that make sense? You know, because it's sharp. You can take sharp turns and things like that. This is for you. I mean, it's got plenty of space for fishing, going camping. Next week, I'm actually gonna take a river camping to the Swanee River. I asked the folks I'm supposed to go. They say yes, that I can keep it for another week before I turn it back in. I'm gonna take it with me to the Swanee River, go camping. You're gonna see packed with gear and everything. It's gonna be wild. Anyway, guys, this is the review, the water review of the Saturn MC330 Catamaran pontoon. It is fantastic. It is on the wild side. It is sharp. It gives you a sort of levitation feeling because you don't feel the water, unless the water's really choppy. When they're semi-flat or just like this, you know, not a whole lot going on, you don't feel it. It is very, very weird, but interesting. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next week when I go to Swanee. Take care. Bye.